Time for this morning's Show Me the Money. There's a growing problem here in the Midstate and across the country. Retail theft. Just last week, we told you about the Ulta store in Lower Paxton Township being hit. It's been the target of several organized theft rings over the last 2 years. Now, these crimes don't just affect stores and businesses. It's hurting you, too.
For every $1 billion in sales, about $700,000 is lost to theft. That's up 50% in the last 5 years, which means you and I are paying more for the goods that we buy because of this increase in theft.
Retail theft is on the rise, and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce is taking notice. When I usually hear that term, I'm thinking of like shoplifting, but you're talking about like violent, organized theft rings.
Yeah, and so we used to think about it as shoplifting, right? It's not that way anymore. These are organized theft rings, and what they do is they're organized just like any criminal syndicate, with folks at the top who are placing orders for stolen goods and then recruiting, often the most vulnerable in society.
These gangs smash up a store and take what they want.
We have reports across the country of stores that are forced to close because they can't deal with the increase in violence and theft.
That takes a toll on the local economy, too. Fewer stores means fewer jobs. These theft rings aren't just going after the usual targets like electronics and jewelry.
A recent report in Pennsylvania, a organized theft ring stole nearly $100,000 in power tools. You don't really think of that as being a target for retail theft. But there it is, right there in Pennsylvania.
Other items high on their list include eyeglasses and laundry detergent. Along with higher prices, customers are feeling the pain because these items are now harder to find.
Often I find that when I go into a store that's still there, half the time I have to go get the clerk to get something behind a locked cabinet because they have to keep those goods away because they've been the target of a lot of these theft lists of items that were targeted for stealing.
So why the increase in these thefts? One reason, they're so easy to sell.
When I was growing up, someone stole something and they wanted to get rid of it. They had to go to a pawn shop. And so the law cracked down and said, if you're trying to sell something through a pawn shop, we need to know who you are and have proof of identity so we could keep criminals from doing that. Well, the modern day equivalent of that is going on online and selling something anonymously.
So what can be done about this? The Chamber of Commerce is pushing for 3 things to happen. Congress needs to close off the ability to sell stolen goods online. States need to change their laws to crack down on theft rings, and prosecutors need to go after the criminals. For more information about all this, check out the Chamber's website on the Show Me the Money page at abc27.com.